Hello and welcome to the channel. There's a bit of sun and I said I'd take the chance to get out here and just show you what we're going to go through today. So we have here Pyramid Plastics. I have a lot of stuff off them in the past and today is no exception. We have the Extenda Fender and I'll give you a better view of this in a minute. So the Extenda Fender from Pyramid Plastics. I really do enjoy using their stuff. It's always very good quality. The biggest problem is the fact that now that GB is not in the EU, import duty is a bitch. There's no other way around it. We're talking €15, €16 just to import this. So it's the Extenda Fender for the KTM Super Duke GT, and I'm going to go through it now. I'm going to take off the old Fender, clean it up, put on this new thing, and then it needs leaving for 12 hours I think it is to cure, and then we can put it back on the bike, and that means probably we won't be going out till tomorrow. So come with me, let's go in the garage, we'll set the camera up and we'll have a look at how to fit this Pyramid Plastics Extender Fender for the KTM Super Duke 1290 GT. Okay, come on. Okay, so we have to take out 2 bolts, one either side and 2 on the top, I think, because I've never done this before, one either side. And the idea, if I just bring you up and give you a better look, so the idea is we're going to take out that one, if you can see, and there are 2. So one either side, and then the same with that, one either side. So just put you back. And we're using a T30 Torx head. So we're going to be using that to undo these. I have loosened them off, but they are only hand tight, so it doesn't take a great deal. And we'll start with these top 2 and then we'll take the bottom 2 off, and hopefully this will all come out in one. So you can get back to me in a little while. Okay, so we have the bolt there and then the bolt on the other side, if I can show you, which is there. So those 2 and then the 2 on the sides take off the back piece of this mudguard. Now this is the back piece, so we've got those 2 holes, 1, 2, and then those 2 which come up by the brake pads. So those 4, and that should have just slipped off, but it didn't, because this one here where you can see all the grease, that one was stuck and I couldn't get it off. So I had to undo these on this side. So if you look at the leg of the fork, comes down and then you've got 2 there. So I had to undo those on both sides so that I could lift the whole thing up to get at the stuck nut. And I don't mean me. So those 4 had to come out as well in order to get that back piece out. Okay, so we've got everything set up on the table. The extender, the rear of the front mudguard, the fender, which has been turned upside down, so this now will fit on there when it's all done and dusted. The first thing I'm going to do is just roughen it up with a piece of this with surgical spirits, and this surgical spirits will clean the plastic bits just to make sure that we don't get any grease or oil or anything like that. I have got 2 of these G-clamps which I might use on there. I don't know yet. It does say that you can clamp them if you're going to leave it for any length of time, and I've also got a pair of gloves there which I will put on when I come to do this. But first, wipe it down. So just bear with me, watch what I'm doing. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments below, and we'll just keep it going. I did put this up to that and drew a line with a pencil where it goes up to, so I've got to clean the whole thing, just this bit, and then the same with this. This is just to make sure that we have no grease, surgical spirits. Okay, so that's done that. Now, bear with me for a second because I'm also going to get the heat gun head dryer, so just bear with me a second. So I use this on anything I'm using for the sticky back stuff, any 3M tape or anything, I always heat it up just to make sure that it's pliable and the glue is going to stick, so let's go and do that. This is how you do it, sandpaper to stuff this up, so this is all I'm doing. And I'm just going to get another batch after this is dried. I want to make sure that when we put the sticky pads on, that they glue perfectly and stick perfectly to both sides. You don't get one chance of this, and it's no use doing half a job. No. I can see where that's all scuffed now. It's gone dull, so I've put a shine off it. You can see on this one. Not so much on this, I'm going to fix the way the light is, but you get the idea. So the next job is the wipes. Both sides wipe with this stuff, which apparently also adhesion promoter. Now, it shows on here where to stick the sticky pads. So that's that one. Open it up and try and use a bit of clean. Okay, so that's that. Next job, get the sticky pads and fit them in the order that it shows it roughly. So start with this one in the middle, so that's we're putting on this. Let's see if it sticks better this way. No. Okay, I'm going to take these off. So you get the idea, and I'm just going to go all the way through and get this lot on. Pyramid Plastics are a great product, but unfortunately for us, not great when it comes to sorry, I'm just concentrating. When it comes to import duties. Now, hopefully, and if I put these on, this should hold the thing in place. Okay, so here we are. We have the back piece. We also have the front piece, which of course is still loose. So what we need to do is fit the front piece back on and the back piece at the same time. Now what I'm going to do is, before I fit those, I'm going to get this in there, join it together, and then try and get these two attached to there. That's where we had the problem last time. So that goes in there. So they're in. Next job is to try and get these two in. Hope you can see from there what we're doing. Don't know how easy this is going to be to catch this, but we can but try, as they say. Okay, that's got that well. Happy with that. So the other side then, and a little bit of Loctite. Now with that on there, next job is these two, and then we'll put this in the back to hold it in place. So that's 3, and then we do the same on the other side. And that's that. Okay, so that's the video all done. If you're interested in changing your Extenda fender, putting a bigger fender on the front, then this video's for you. It doesn't have to be a KTM, but if you've got a KTM 1290 Super Duke, then definitely this is, if you watch this, you'll see the mistakes I made, and I've made a good few, and you can see how I've managed to rectify them, and now how it's working, it's done, and hopefully it's going to save a lot of crud from hitting the sump and the front half of the engine. If you like what we're doing, give me a thumbs up, share this with your mates, because that way I get out there and YouTube pushes the videos out for me. Anyway, take care. It's minus this morning, so if you're on the roads, be careful, and we'll speak to you soon. All right, good luck.